Hi everyone, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Okay, today we're going to be talking about surrounding and targeting the chord tones in a dominant 7th chord. Now the reason why we target the chord tones when making a chord change is because it sounds like it's deliberate, the notes that we're choosing. They sound strong when you make the change, and it basically sounds like you know what you're doing. We're going to be using A7 as an example. And of course, A7 comes out of the mixolydian mode. And just to refresh your memory, I'm sure you all know this one already. Okay, now the way we're going to surround and target our chord tones, first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out which note we want to target. In this case, let's do the 5th right here. So you're going to play the note above. There's the F sharp, the 6th. The note below, that's the D note, the 4th, and then the targeted 5th. And moving on, now we want to target this flat 7th. You're going to play the note above it, the root, the note below it, the 6th, and then end up on that flat 7th. Now we want to target the root. You're playing the 2nd, the flat 7th, and the root. Now we want to target this major 3rd. The 4th, the 2nd, the 3rd. Now we want to target the 5th note. We're going to play the note above it. There's our F sharp, our D, and our 5th. Now we're going to target that flat 7th, the root, and lastly the major 3rd. Okay, now the chord tones will always sound strongest when they're placed on the downbeat. Okay, so to demonstrate this, I'm just going to play a loop of an A7 chord, and I'll play those little 3-note patterns, and you'll be able to hear how they sound. Okay, that was the one targeting the 5th. Notice that I put the 5th on the downbeat. Let's now do the flat 7th. Now the phrasing is not that important, we're just trying to land on that downbeat. Okay, the root. Now the major 3rd here. The 5th. You can hear that everything sounds really resolute, very intentional. There's the flat 7th. There's the root again. Being very careful to put our notes on the downbeat there. Okay, you heard in the last example how strong these chord tones sound when they're placed on the downbeat. But really the best way to demonstrate this is with chord changes. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is play an A7, move into a G7. Now, of course, for the A7, you're still going to use that A mode. But when we move down to the G7, you're going to use the G mixolydian. Okay, now the first one here, we're going to target the flat 7. There's our G7. Back to A7. Now let's target the 3rd. You can hear how that really sounds like we are deliberately making the change. Flat 7. Let's do the major 3rd. Alright, so in this example, I'm going to mix them up a little bit. So I may target the 3rd on the A, and then target the flat 7th on the G. There's the 3rd. That was the flat 7th there. There's the 5th on the A. There's the flat 7th on the G. Okay, now of course there's not just one way of surrounding these chord tones. You may start above and then go below and then hit the chord tone, or you could do it the opposite way. You could start below, then hit the note above, and then hit the chord tone. You can also use chromaticism, where you may hit a note above, a note below, and then go chromatically to your chord tone. The thing to do is experiment with this and play it in a lot of different ways, and you'll come up with really cool lines. And when you do make chord changes, you're going to sound like you know what you're doing. It'll sound very deliberate. This has been Rick from Tasty Guitar. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you liked the video, please click like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you come by TastyGuitar.com for more great videos and lots of other good stuff. Thank you.